Driven Music Radio. Behind every great song is a greater story.
And she's Grammy nominated, Golden Globe winner. Also, she's been in shows such as Nakedgun 33 and a half, Hairspray, Troop Beverly Hills. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pia Zadora here. How you doing?
I'm good. Were you just talking about me, all that stuff? I did all that stuff?
Did all that stuff.
Old enough to do all that stuff.
Oh my goodness. Hey, looking nice and young. You found the fountain of youth.
It must have been my stunt double, geez. It's all these Piatinis that keep you young.
Oh, there you go. And also, one thing I want to mention, celebrity ghost story.
Okay, we're off to a good start, I can see. I lived in Pickfair. My ex-husband and I bought a house called Pickfair. And it's kind of an iconic Hollywood house because Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks lived in this house. And it was kind of a national or a local monument in a sense. And we got in and the whole place was falling apart and we raised it. I don't mean up, I mean out. We raised it because it had termites. And, it was old. It was beautiful, bare bones, but it was an old house. It was Jerry Buss who owns the liquors. It was it was his party house. So he used it as a party house. So we wanted an elegant house. So we raised it, and then, God, my kids thought there were ghosts there. And they would come running into me every night. Mom, I hear thumping on the ceiling, and I hear voices laughing, and because they were below the attic. So they would come in scared and, really messed up. And then the rumor got started that there were ghosts. So Celebrity Ghost Story called me and said, hey, we hear there are ghosts in your house. Would you mind doing a segment? I said, what the hell, fine, you know what? So I did it, and I just related the story of how the kid, I never witnessed it myself, but, they would come into me on a regular basis, and they swore there were ghosts. So that was Celebrity Ghost Stories. Could we stop talking about that now?
Okay, yeah.
It's just really stupid. It's a house, who knows if they're ghosts or not, what the hell. Anyway, that's why I drink.
No problem. So you started off with Santa Claus.
Oh no, we go down that road again. Okay, so that was my first movie when I was like 8 years old. And I played a Martian princess. And it was a Universal film. And I got to keep all the dolls, so I had nothing to complain about. But, when I became Pia Zadora, whoever the hell that is, they used it against me. Pia Zadora, sci-fi fiction, it can't be this, that. It was a great movie. I made a lot of money. I was a kid actress. I started on Broadway. I did, that movie. I did commercials and stuff like that. And it's just a campy Christmas film. By the way, I had the title song, recorded the title song on that with Milton DeLogue. You wouldn't know, it's way before your time, but it's called Hooray for Santa Claus. Hooray for Santa Claus, yay, yay for Santa Claus. It was a cute little song. So, I didn't know what I was doing, but I got offers and I said, okay, fine. And I did them.
To music, what drove the trend? Did you always want to be a singer?
No, I come from a family of opera singers. My aunt and my mother, and I started operatic. I went to the Juilliard. I had a scholarship at the Juilliard when I was a kid because I had an operatic voice from the women in my family. And what happened was I started on Broadway and I sang Broadway, and that's how I basically, did my childhood, spent my childhood as a Broadway baby. And then I kept on singing until I met my husband when I was about 18, 19, and stopped for a while. And then after that, went to movies and got really, really messed up. And I said, enough of this. I'm gonna sing again. I'm gonna go back to what I know I can do. And I needed my credibility, And so I made an album, Frank Sinatra. I actually had a Grammy nomination in '85. Yeah. And I lost to Tina Turner, like anyone's ever heard of her since. I'm gonna lose to anyone. Fine, Tina Turner. It works for me. But I won a Golden Globe, and that was like very controversial, and have it on my desk there, and they keep wanting to take it back, and I'm like, you're not coming in the house, we have security, you're not getting past me. It's a joke, they don't want to take it back, but there was a lot of controversy surrounding the Golden Globe because of a bunch of reasons. Anyway, so at that point, after I had Jermaine Jackson, we had the #1 hit in Europe in 1985, gold, silver, platinum. We won the international duo over Mick Jagger and Michael Jackson. We were the shit. We really were amazing. And Jermaine and I, everyone thought we were married and that he was Michael Jackson. And it was a mess. But in Europe, they loved us. They loved us. And so after that, Frank Sinatra comes around and goes, hey, Pia. He saw me performing with a friend of his, Jackie Mason, in Florida. And he said, hey, would you like to, come on the road with me, tour, and, open the show? Me, Don Rickles, Liza couldn't make it, so would you mind replacing her? And I'm like, okay, fine. He's Frank Sinatra, but I'm going to say no. I'll end up in a slab of concrete downtown. Not really, but, So I said, okay, fine. I thought I was going to sing Rock It Out, like Grammy-nominated, rock song, or Jermaine, and can we take Jermaine with us? And he goes, no, you're not doing that stuff. You're going to sing standards. I mean, standards? Well, and I got a wig, come rain or shine. I'm like, those are corny old songs. And he said, trust me, sing them. I have a little clip of him talking that I use in my show here. I have a residency in Vegas at Pia's place, and I use the clip, and he talks about how, well, I'll send you the clip, you can see it. He talks about how he told me to go warm them up, not to burn the house down. And, because these songs are very compelling. And, I have a belting Broadway voice, and I would get standing ovations. And he loved it. He said, hey, see? So then I made the Pia Phil album and got my credibility back as a singer. And that really changed my whole, image and how I felt about myself, because I knew I did that well. And that's how I went into the singing part.
How was it working for us? How was it working with the legendary artist?
How was it working with him? Because you were cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what, Frank? He was tough. He was tough love. I mean, every night before I go on, he'd look me straight in the eye and he'd say, don't screw up. And he meant it. He wanted his, he used to tell me, he said, my audiences, they come and see me. This is a once in a lifetime experience. I want this show to be perfect. And it was. And, but he was sweet. He was like a father to me and taught me everything I know. I'm half Italian, half Polish. So he used to kid me all the time that I'm Italian from the neck down. Polish from the neck up, and then he'd make me an offer that I couldn't refuse or understand. I mean, he'd kid the crap out of me. If he were here today, he'd tell people that I'm so dumb that Lori Loughlin couldn't get me into college.
Wow.
His sense of humor. And I loved it, because I have a crazy, wacky sense of humor. I don't care. It's life. It's you go through what you go through, and then you come out, and you gotta laugh at yourself, or you feel yourself.
And you also said that you the Grammy nominated, and also you won a Golden Globe. How did that feel? I mean,
it was pretty. It changed my life in not exactly a good way, but yes, a good way. Because here I was, a newbie in Hollywood. People didn't even know my name yet. The film hadn't been released. The Golden Globe people saw it. They didn't understand that it was really not for an acting. It wasn't an acting award. It was for the new star, which meant the person that would make the biggest impact on the screen. And it was a very controversial film because it was incestual. It also had some great actors like Stacy Keach and Orson Welles and Edward Albert Jr. and, you know, a lot of very good actors in it. And it felt good. It got me out there and put me in the ring, basically. Put me in the ring. So I ended up fighting my way out of it, or into it, or however you want to, you know, paraphrase it. It was good. It was good for me because I am a fighter.
And you mentioned you have a Vegas presence. What can we expect from your show? What are you bringing to Vegas?
You know what? It's 7 years I've been in the show every weekend. And it's a kind of cool clubby venue. It's kind of like Feinstein's or Feinstein's, however he wants to pronounce it. And I have 3 amazing musicians that were Sinatra's guys. 2 of them were Sinatra's guys. And I have Sonny Charles, who's an amazing singer, who's with Steve Miller. And he also was with the Checkmates. And he had that big hit also before your time, probably Black Pearl, with Phil Spector, sold 1 million records. And he and I go there every weekend, and we just, you know, we mess around. We sing, we have fun, we drink, we're very topical if something's going on. We talk about what's going on in politics, Valentine's Day, President's Day. We joke, we kid, and we have a blast. And that's basically, I show clips from my movies, like Nakedgun, 33 and a Third, the Academy Awards scene, and you know, a few other things that I show clips from, and Frank Sinatra. And it's just great because we got a lot of people from out of town come in. We have a lot of regulars come in every once in a while, and it keeps me engaged, keeps me happy. It's my happy place.
Awesome. And as we do this whole pandemic, things are kind of shut down. What are you doing in your spare time until everything opens up? Or is Vegas slowly opening up now, or is it still in lockdown?
It's slowly opening up now, but I'm not going out there yet because there's no reason for me to. I'm kind of enjoying the solitude. I'm kind of enjoying getting closer. My son is here, and we're self-isolating with him and my husband. And, you know, we have a great environment. We have a pool. We have a beautiful area up in the mountains where we can walk and do that. So I'm cooking, doing different recipes, doing a few podcasts here and there, doing my Pilates online remotely, doing my vocals remotely, and I really kind of like it because, you know, it's comfortable and relaxed, and actually reading a book. I never thought I would ever read a book because I have ADD. I'm focusing. I'm a lot calmer, and just, I don't know, it's a very meditative moment for me in my life. It's been so fast-paced in the past, and I needed to just stop. Really.
Yeah. And I think to the correct part, this time, self-reflect, kind of slow down. But for me, I'm a little bit excited. Speaking of the Jackson, I had tickets to go to Janet Jackson's concert on my phone, so you gotta wait for that.
You make it work, right? Just make it work. It's like, make it work. Like my husband got antsy the other day, and he's getting nervous, and he's like walking around and like, hey, look, time, we're not on pause here. It's going on. Time is going on. So stop feeling fucking sorry for yourself and start being in the moment and enjoying. Because it's not going to really last that long, right? We're going to be out there pretty soon, but we're going to maybe know when we don't want to be out there anymore. And for a while, we're going to pace ourselves differently because of this experience, I believe.
And you also had a role in Hairspray. How was that experience?
Let's get naked and smoke. I had the greatest lines. Hairspray with Rico Kasich. I was the beatnik and Lonely Lady, did the Harold Robbins Universal thing. It was like, I guess I'm not the only one who had to fuck her way to the top when I got the Academy Award. So, you know, I don't know. But I love John Waters. He did a great article on me for Lonely Lady in Film American Screen magazine. And we kind of hit it off. and he was doing Hairspray, and he said, I want you to play Debbie Harry's daughter, the Buddha. He said, I'm touring with Sinatra, but I'll come in for the weekend. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to bring? How should I look? He goes, just come. I'm like, come on, John. So I get there, he takes me downtown, gives me these bongo drums, this black wig. He goes, you're a hippie. I'm like, come on, I'm a sheltered girl from Queens. I don't know any of these. He said, trust me, you're a hippie. And he was right. Because I actually got the best reviews of my film career in that movie.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And then another iconic movie, Naked Gun, 3 and a half.
I love that, 33 and a third. I love that movie because, Leslie Nielsen is so much fun. And I just love, musical comedy and slipping on a banana and, falling and doing and wigs coming off. I mean, I just love that kind of shit. OJ was there, Anna Nicole Smith, all those guys. And it was Raquel Welch. But it was a great, I loved doing. That was probably my favorite film.
I just imagine it being comedy on and off. That movie is silly.
It was fun. It really was fun. All the Naked Gun movies were fun. But I think that was the most fun because I was in it.
And Beverly Hills, another iconic.
Oh, it was just, it was a very little cameo. But my friend Robin Leach, remember Robin? Lifestyle's really famous. He eventually came here and became the #1 journalist here. He passed away about a year ago of a stroke. And and he was in that, and I loved, being with him, and then he came here, but that was not much for me to do in that movie.
So out of all of the things that you did here, what would you say was the challenging aspect of it? Actress, singer, Broadway, the whole nine?
Well, I think it was probably Naked Gun 33 and a third, because that combined everything. Comedy, singing, moving around, dancing, because I'm a dancer too. And I just put all of that together. Musical comedy, that was my thing as a teenager and as a kid. Being on Broadway, dance lessons of this and that, vocal lessons, but having fun. That's my, MO.
Most rewarding aspect of your career.
What?
What's the most rewarding aspect of your career?
The most rewarding aspect of my career? Oh, that's kind of a weird question because I guess the rewarding part is now I'm able to do what I want. To be here, go to Pia's place on the weekends, hang out, make an album, do this, my album, All or Nothing at All. That's my new CD album, which is doing really well. And we made a video in the pandemic, and my husband played the leading man because Brad Pitt wasn't available. And I guess his agent didn't give me the offer because nobody could get near anybody, so he had to do it. It's really cool. You should see the video. It got like a couple million views, really. And just to be able to be my own person, do my own thing. That's it. It made me who I am, I guess.
Awesome. So after the pandemic, back to normal, what do you expect from people? What's on the horizon? You said the CD's out, video's out. What else do you have coming down the pipeline?
I am going to go back to work, do my thing there. We're in talks for a reality show about it because there are a lot of interesting characters there at Pia's, where Pia's place is. And it's kind of a fun, crazy, wacky, old school environment. And, just having fun and keeping myself in shape. And that's what you can expect, and which means you never know what you can expect from me because I don't know, and that's the fun part of it.
Oh man. And Pia, thank you so much for the time to join us here and tell us your story on Music Radio. My very last question, shameless promotion time. Where can we find you on social media, find out about your residency? Shameless promotion time.
Well, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And it's @official Pia Zadora and official Pia Z. You can Google all that stuff. And my website, piazadora.com, that has everything basically in it that I'm doing. And then the music's on Amazon and Spotify and Pandora and all those, regular normal outlets that you would expect. But the website pretty much, guides you to everything. Just don't look at the mugshot. Go straight to the website.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it into the music with special guest Pia Zadora. And again, thank you. And this is Mark and Pia signing off for the music.
Thanks, Mark.
No problem, Pia. Thank you.